You might be surprised to learn that after the age of 65, doing the wrong types of exercises can do more harm than good. In fact, research consistently shows that certain physical activities can significantly increase the risk of injury, accelerate health decline, and even shorten your lifespan. According to a report by the National Institute on Aging, engaging in inappropriate or high-risk exercises can raise hospitalization rates by up to 48% among older adults. That's nearly half. It's a serious warning that many overlook. What's more alarming is that some of these harmful exercises are commonly recommended as healthy. But for older adults, they can lead to rapid joint wear, cardiovascular stress, balance issues, and a much higher risk of falls. One of the leading causes of injury-related deaths in seniors. The good news? The right exercise choices can transform your health. With the proper movements, you can boost cognitive function, maintain strength and flexibility, improve balance, and preserve your independence well into your later years. In today's video, we're breaking down the 3 exercises you should avoid at all costs, and the 3 essential ones you must do to stay strong, sharp, and safe. Stick around to the end so you don't miss a single tip. Before we dive into the real danger hiding in your fitness routine, I want to remind you, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another health tip designed specifically for your stage of life. And as you watch, let's make this a conversation. Type 1 in the comments if this video is helping you, or 0 if you think we can do better. Your feedback helps us grow and serve you better. Now let's talk about most of the biggest hidden risks to your health. Number 1, high-impact running. For decades, running has been promoted as one of the best ways to stay in shape. And for younger people with healthy joints and strong cardiovascular systems, it absolutely can be. But after age 65, the picture changes dramatically. That same form of exercise, once energizing and effective, can quietly start working against your body instead of for it. As we age, bone density naturally decreases, cartilage wears down, and joints become stiffer. Our muscles recover more slowly, and balance, controlled by a sense called proprioception, declines. This means every time you hit the pavement, your body absorbs an intense level of stress that it's simply not built to handle anymore. A study from the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy found that seniors who engage in high-impact running are 58% more likely to suffer from knee or hip injuries. That's not a small number, it's a major red flag. Each stride on hard surfaces like concrete sends powerful shock waves through the ankles, knees, hips, and spine, compounding the damage over time. And unlike younger runners, seniors can't bounce back from inflammation or sprains as quickly. What might be a temporary soreness in your 30s could turn into chronic pain or even permanent damage in your 70s. But it's not just your joints that are at risk. High-intensity running can also strain the cardiovascular system, especially in seniors with less flexible arteries or undiagnosed heart conditions. A sudden spike in blood pressure, paired with the adrenaline of exertion, can increase the risk of cardiac events such as strokes or heart attacks. The National Institute on Aging has warned that unmoderated exercise in older adults may do more harm than good when not tailored to the individual's health status. There's also a mental and emotional side to all this that often gets ignored. Many seniors who experience pain or injury from running start to feel discouraged. They lose confidence in their bodies. Something that once brought joy and energy now becomes associated with fear, discomfort, or even embarrassment. This emotional shift can lead to withdrawal from physical activity altogether, creating a downward spiral into a sedentary lifestyle, which is the biggest risk factor for age-related decline. And let's not forget the long-term consequences. Continuous running on hard surfaces has been shown to speed up the onset of osteoarthritis and spinal degeneration. These conditions not only rob you of mobility, but can deeply impact your independence. Imagine needing assistance to walk or having to give up driving because joint pain becomes too severe. These are the very outcomes most seniors are trying to prevent by staying active. So what's the alternative? The goal is not to stop moving, it's to move smarter. Low-impact activities like brisk walking on softer ground, such as grass or rubber tracks, swimming, water aerobics, and cycling can deliver all the cardiovascular benefits of running without the joint-destroying impact. They also help build endurance, preserve muscle mass, and improve balance, all while being gentle on aging bones and connective tissue. Adapting your fitness routine to your age and physical condition isn't giving up, it's evolving. It's about making strategic choices that support long-term health, mobility, and quality of life. You can stay active and vibrant for decades, but only if your exercise routine works with your body, not against it. If high-impact running has been your go-to, this might be a difficult realization. But the good news is, the alternatives are not only safer, they're often more enjoyable, sustainable, and varied. You can still chase vitality, but you don't need to chase it at full sprint on concrete. And here's the twist. While high-impact running is a silent destroyer of joint and heart health, another popular exercise trend is proving to be just as dangerous, if not more. It's often seen as a symbol of youth and power, but for seniors, it could quietly be harming both your heart and your brain. We're going to uncover that next. It's an exercise most people wouldn't think twice about, but one that every senior should approach with caution. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, type number 1 in the comments to let me know you're still with me. Now let's move on to point number 2, an exercise that many believe builds strength but could actually be robbing you of your health. Number 2, heavy weightlifting. The image of lifting heavy weights often brings to mind strength, resilience, and youthful vitality. It's a popular symbol of peak physical condition, and for younger adults, it can be a powerful and effective form of exercise. When done correctly and consistently, heavy weightlifting builds muscle mass, improves bone density, and enhances endurance. However, once we reach the age of 65 and beyond, the risks associated with lifting heavy weights increase significantly, and the cost of even a minor mistake becomes much higher. As we age, our bodies naturally go through significant changes. Muscle elasticity diminishes, bone density decreases, and the cardiovascular system loses some of its resilience. Heavy weightlifting, especially with poor form or excessive loads, puts a tremendous amount of pressure on systems that are already under strain. According to the American Geriatric Society, seniors participating in high-intensity resistance training are at a much greater risk for sudden blood pressure spikes, vascular injuries, and even serious incidents like strokes or heart attacks. Older adults often have undiagnosed cardiovascular conditions, such as stiffened arteries or mild valve dysfunction, that may not tolerate the strain of lifting heavy weights. The skeletal and muscular systems are also highly vulnerable. Tendons and ligaments become less flexible and more brittle with age. Lifting weights that are too heavy can result in torn ligaments, rotator cuff injuries, or even compression fractures in the spine. A single misjudged deadlift or overly ambitious bench press can lead to months of painful recovery, or worse, permanent mobility loss. Unlike younger adults, who often recover relatively quickly from sprains or muscle strains, seniors face longer and more complicated healing processes. Sometimes full recovery is never achieved. There's also the risk of accidents caused by declining proprioception, the body's sense of balance and spatial awareness, and slower reflexes. A stumble while performing a heavy squat, or being unable to safely lower a barbell if the muscles give out, can result in a catastrophic fall or severe injury. Emergency rooms have reported a rise in lifting-related injuries among seniors in the last decade, many due to unsupervised or inappropriate gym routines. Then there's the emotional side. Many older adults feel pressure to maintain their past strength or to prove they still have it. When injuries happen, the resulting frustration, embarrassment, or fear can lead them to give up exercise entirely, leading to even faster physical decline and social withdrawal. But here's the good news. Resistance training doesn't need to be abandoned. In fact, it's crucial for aging well when done properly. Light to moderate resistance exercises using lighter dumbbells, resistance bands, machines with controlled range of motion, or even just body weight can offer all the benefits of strength training: muscle tone, better posture, improved balance, and stronger bones, without the severe risks heavy lifting poses. Still, if heavy lifting is a danger hiding in plain sight, the next exercise is even more surprising. often recommended for building explosive power and energy. This movement might seem like a good idea, but for seniors, it can be a fast track to serious injury or debilitating falls. Let's explore this next silent risk that too many older adults overlook. Number 3, plyometric exercises, high-intensity jumping movements. Plyometric exercises, those explosive, high-intensity movements like box jumps, jump squats, and burpees, are often celebrated as a way to maintain youthful energy, coordination, and agility. For younger, healthier bodies, these routines help build power, speed, and strength. But for seniors, especially those over the age of 65, plyometric exercises can be a dangerous trap, significantly increasing the risk of serious, often life-threatening injuries. As we age, the body undergoes numerous changes, including a natural decline in bone density, muscle mass, and joint stability. The systems that control balance, reflexes, and coordination, which are vital for performing high-intensity movements, also deteriorate over time. Even older adults who feel fit and healthy are not immune to these invisible changes. Research from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, shows that falls are the leading cause of injury and death among older adults. Many of these falls are linked to unstable, abrupt movements that compromise balance and joint integrity, exactly the kind of movements that plyometric exercises demand. Plyometric exercises rely heavily on explosive strength, which is not only physically demanding, but also requires excellent coordination and quick reflexes. For seniors, however, tendons and ligaments become less elastic and more brittle with age. This makes them much more vulnerable to injuries such as tears or ruptures when subjected to the sudden, intense stress of a jump or explosive movement. The impact from even a modest jump can transmit enormous forces through the knees, hips, and lower spine, areas already prone to degeneration due to age-related conditions like osteoarthritis and spinal stenosis. Consider the risks involved in a box jump. If a senior missteps or lands poorly, they risk falling and sustaining severe injuries such as fractured hips, broken wrists, or head trauma. The knees, which may already be compromised by arthritis, are especially vulnerable to high-impact landings. Even something as simple as a missed landing during a squat jump can result in spinal compression or other serious injuries. Unfortunately, recovery from these accidents, if even possible, is often long, painful, and, in some cases, may result in permanent loss of mobility or independence. But perhaps the most insidious impact of plyometric exercises is the psychological toll they take. After a fall or significant injury, many seniors develop a condition known as post-fall anxiety syndrome. This is a profound fear of movement that can prevent individuals from being as active as they once were. This fear leads to greater inactivity, which contributes to muscle atrophy, loss of balance, and a downward spiral of both physical and emotional health. As a result, the very exercise that was meant to improve physical function can end up reducing quality of life, accelerating decline, and diminishing overall well-being. However, this doesn't mean seniors should avoid all forms of dynamic movement. Far from it. Gentle balance training, controlled agility drills, or low-impact exercises like Tai Chi can enhance coordination and stability in a way that keeps the body safe. These exercises help seniors build strength and balance without the harsh risks of plyometrics. The key is to choose activities that challenge the body in ways that maintain or improve mobility while keeping the risk of injury at bay. By making smarter, safer choices in the types of exercise you engage in, you can preserve your strength, agility, and dignity well into your golden years. Moving beyond plyometrics, the right exercise for seniors. While avoiding dangerous exercises is crucial, it's equally important to embrace activities that help build resilience, sharpen the mind, and enhance physical health. As we age, maintaining our vitality requires a balance of strength, cardiovascular fitness, flexibility, and mental sharpness. And there are exercises that science has shown are not only safe but highly beneficial for seniors. One of the most essential and beneficial forms of exercise for seniors is brisk walking. This simple, low-impact activity is often underestimated, yet it has profound benefits for both the body and mind. In fact, brisk walking is one of the most scientifically validated ways to protect heart health, maintain independence, and even extend lifespan. 1. Brisk walking, extending your lifespan with every step. Brisk walking may seem deceptively simple, but for seniors, it is nothing short of a lifeline. Harvard Medical School studies have shown that seniors who walk briskly for just 30 minutes a day can lower their risk of death from all causes by as much as 41%. This is a powerful statistic, one that proves the far-reaching benefits of consistent, moderate-intensity exercise. Unlike plyometric exercises, brisk walking is low impact, making it ideal for seniors who want to stay active without putting excessive stress on their joints or cardiovascular system. As we age, circulation tends to decline, muscles weaken, and balance can become less reliable. Brisk walking helps combat these natural effects by improving cardiovascular endurance and toning muscles in the legs, hips, and core, muscles that are essential for daily activities like walking, climbing stairs, or even getting in or out of a chair. Additionally, regular walking can help maintain bone density, offering protection against osteoporosis and reducing the risk of fractures. Walking does more than just support physical health. It nurtures the mind and spirit as well. Studies from the University of California, Irvine, have demonstrated that walking boosts cognitive function, improves memory retention, and reduces the risk of dementia. This is because walking increases blood flow to the brain, triggering the release of mood-enhancing neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. These chemicals are not only beneficial for mental health, but they also play a significant role in maintaining emotional well-being. Most importantly, brisk walking fosters emotional freedom and autonomy. It's a form of exercise that doesn't isolate you. It connects you to the world around you. Whether strolling through a sunlit park, walking around the neighborhood, or even pacing inside a shopping mall on a rainy day, brisk walking allows seniors to maintain a sense of independence and connection to their environment. To maximize the benefits, seniors should aim for a pace that raises their heart rate slightly while still allowing for conversation. This moderate intensity is the sweet spot for reaping the most health benefits from walking. Proper footwear, safe walking paths, and consistent effort are key to making walking a lifelong habit. While high-intensity exercises like plyometrics are better left to younger individuals, seniors can find immense benefits in activities like brisk walking. It's a simple, effective, and low-risk way to stay active, healthy, and connected to the world around you. The best part? You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership, just a pair of comfortable shoes and the determination to keep moving. As you continue to walk, you'll be investing in your long-term health, ensuring that your golden years are full of vitality, independence, and joy. 2. Balance exercises, your greatest shield against falls. In the later decades of life, the simple act of staying upright becomes one of the most crucial aspects of maintaining a fulfilling life. As the body ages, maintaining balance becomes an increasingly difficult and essential skill. Unfortunately, balance is often taken for granted until it begins to fade, and seniors often don't realize that targeted balance exercises could be the key to maintaining their independence, confidence, and health. The good news is that by incorporating balance exercises into a regular fitness routine, seniors can dramatically reduce their risk of falls, which are the leading cause of injuries among older adults. The National Council on Aging reports that 1 in 4 Americans aged 65 and older falls each year, and these falls are responsible for more than 30,000 deaths annually. The consequences of falling can range from broken bones to long-term disability, and the emotional toll is significant. A fall often leads to a loss of independence, fear of further injury, and a decline in social engagement. Many seniors, after a fall, may avoid activities they once enjoyed, leading to a sedentary lifestyle that accelerates physical decline. However, balance exercises can play a pivotal role in preventing falls by retraining the body to stay steady and secure. Balance exercises help seniors improve their coordination and stability by strengthening the core muscles and the small stabilizing muscles in the ankles, hips, and lower back. These muscles play a vital role in keeping the body upright and preventing trips, slips, or sudden shifts in position. By regularly practicing balance techniques, seniors can retrain their nervous system to react instinctively and catch themselves before a fall occurs. The beauty of balance training is its simplicity. Even a few minutes a day can yield significant results. Exercises such as standing on one leg, practicing Tai Chi, or performing heel-to-toe walks have been proven to enhance stability and reduce the likelihood of falls. Clinical studies show that balance training can lower fall risk by up to 37%. These exercises work by improving the body's proprioception, the awareness of its position in space, helping seniors make adjustments to their posture before a fall becomes inevitable. Beyond the physical benefits, balance exercises have an emotional advantage. They rebuild a senior's confidence. For many older adults, the fear of falling can overshadow daily life, leading to withdrawal from social activities, limited mobility, and further isolation. This fear becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy as inactivity leads to muscle weakness and decreased balance, making falls more likely. However, with consistent practice of balance exercises, seniors can restore their trust in their own bodies, regaining the freedom to move through life without fear. Moreover, balance exercises don't require expensive gym memberships or equipment. All that's needed is a small, safe space at home, a sturdy chair for support, and the dedication to building strength and stability. Whether practicing standing on one leg or taking part in a local Tai Chi class, seniors can regain their sense of balance and reduce the risk of debilitating falls. 3. Light strength training, preserving the power of independence. While balance exercises are vital for preventing falls, strength training is equally crucial for seniors looking to preserve their independence and vitality. Aging gracefully isn't just about living longer, it's about maintaining the strength necessary to live well. A silent threat that many seniors face is muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. This condition, which typically begins in the 40s, accelerates as we age, leading to a gradual decline in muscle mass and strength. If left unchecked, sarcopenia can sap a senior's energy, vitality, and independence. Research shows that after the age of 60, individuals can lose up to 15% of muscle strength per decade. Without intervention, this loss of muscle mass can contribute to frailty, making it difficult for seniors to perform everyday activities like walking, carrying groceries, or even standing up from a chair. This decline in strength can also increase the risk of falls and fractures. The good news is that light strength training is one of the most effective ways to combat sarcopenia, improve muscle function, and maintain independence. Light strength training is accessible to seniors of all fitness levels and can be done using minimal equipment, such as light dumbbells, resistance bands, or even bodyweight exercises. Unlike heavy weightlifting, which can be risky for older adults due to the strain it places on joints and the cardiovascular system, light strength training focuses on building muscle in a safe, sustainable way. Studies have shown that engaging in moderate resistance training at least twice a week can significantly improve muscle mass, bone density, balance, and even cognitive function in seniors. The benefits of light strength training extend far beyond building muscle. Strong muscles provide the foundation for better posture, improved balance, and enhanced coordination. For instance, strengthening the legs and core helps seniors walk more confidently, climb stairs more easily, and carry heavier objects with less risk of injury. Stronger muscles also protect the bones, as they help absorb shock and reduce the risk of fractures. Additionally, strength training can help regulate blood sugar levels, boost metabolism, and improve cardiovascular health, all vital for maintaining good health as we age. Perhaps one of the most transformative aspects of strength training is its ability to restore a senior's sense of empowerment. Many seniors report feeling more energetic, self-sufficient, and optimistic about their futures after incorporating light strength exercises into their routines. The emotional benefits of strength training are profound. As seniors build strength and endurance, they gain confidence in their ability to perform everyday tasks and continue living independently. The sense of accomplishment that comes from lifting weights or completing a bodyweight exercise can be a powerful motivator for older adults to stay active and engaged. Strength training doesn't need to be done in a gym or with complicated equipment. Seniors can easily perform bodyweight exercises like squats, lunges, or push-ups at home. Resistance bands or light dumbbells can be incorporated into seated or standing exercises for added resistance. Many community centers and senior fitness programs also offer tailored strength training classes that can accommodate varying fitness levels. Maintaining a healthy, independent lifestyle as we age requires more than just avoiding illness or injury. It requires intentional action to preserve strength, balance, and mobility. By incorporating balance exercises and light strength training into your daily routine, you can dramatically reduce the risk of falls, improve your overall fitness, and regain the confidence to live a full, active life. These exercises are simple, accessible, and incredibly effective in helping seniors protect their health and independence for years to come. Whether standing on one leg, practicing Tai Chi, or lifting light weights, every effort you make to build and maintain strength and balance is an investment in a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. Progress is measured, not by how much you lift, but by how much you regain. As we age, the true measure of progress shifts away from the numbers on a scale or the weight lifted in the gym. It's no longer about how much we can lift or how quickly we can run. It's about the smaller victories that make up the fabric of daily life. The ability to rise from a chair without effort, carry groceries with ease, or walk unassisted. These are the real markers of progress. Building strength isn't about chasing back the days of youth or striving to look like we did in our 20s. Instead, it's about maintaining our independence and vitality as we grow older. It's about being able to take care of ourselves, move freely, and enjoy the everyday moments that truly matter. The good news is that regardless of where you are in life, it's never too late to start. The power of consistency. When we engage in regular exercise, especially strength-building activities, we don't just increase our physical capabilities, we also protect our independence. These exercises help to maintain muscle mass, enhance joint stability, and improve overall mobility. All critical factors that prevent falls, increase confidence, and allow seniors to continue participating in the activities they love. Even if you are just beginning in your 60s or 70s, consistent effort pays off over time. Small, everyday actions like standing up from a chair without support or lifting a bag of groceries without discomfort become tangible measures of success. These moments, often taken for granted, are reflections of your strength and resilience. The hidden saboteurs of health. However, even with the best intentions and the most disciplined routines, there are small daily habits that can unknowingly sabotage the hard work you're putting into staying healthy. The habits we adopt can either complement our efforts or counteract them, especially as we age. One of the biggest mistakes seniors often make is neglecting the importance of posture. Poor posture can lead to back and neck pain, reduce mobility, and create a strain on muscles that are already weakened by age. Furthermore, a sedentary lifestyle, remaining seated for long periods, can cause muscle atrophy and compromise balance. This is why incorporating balance and strength training exercises is so vital, as they combat the effects of inactivity and keep the body functioning optimally. Another common mistake is underestimating the value of flexibility. Many seniors fail to prioritize stretching or flexibility exercises, which are crucial for maintaining range of motion, preventing stiffness, and reducing the risk of injuries. Flexibility exercises improve blood flow, reduce muscle tension, and enhance overall mobility, making them just as important as strength training. The cost of neglecting health. As we age, every decision we make about our body carries greater weight, both physically and emotionally. The exercise choices we make, or the ones we avoid, will eventually ask for their price. For some, the price of neglect is paid in the form of reduced strength, stability, and independence. For others, it comes at a higher cost, the price of years lost to injury, missed opportunities, and a diminished quality of life. Choosing to skip the right exercises or clinging to routines that no longer serve your body isn't just about risking minor discomfort or temporary injury. It's about risking your future. You might not feel the effects immediately, but over time, failing to build and maintain strength, flexibility, and balance leads to a slow erosion of the abilities you once took for granted. It's a gradual decline that can affect everything from your ability to walk to your self-confidence and sense of independence. This process often leads to a cycle of inactivity, which exacerbates the problem and makes it harder to recover. The beautiful truth, however, is that you have the power to choose your future today. You can choose to prioritize your health by committing to exercises that will keep your muscles strong, your balance steady, and your body capable. Every small decision, every time you rise from a chair, walk a few more steps, or strengthen your core, adds to the foundation of a vibrant, independent life. Choosing the life you want to live. The decision you make today will determine the quality of life you enjoy in the future. It's about awareness, wisdom, and taking deliberate action. You have the power to shape your future by making choices that prioritize your health and well-being. It's not about perfection, but about consistency and mindfulness. Each day, you can choose balance over recklessness, strength over frailty, and life full of energy, dignity, and joy over the slow surrender of independence. When it comes to aging well, the price you pay isn't simply about putting in the effort. It's about the kind of life you want to live. By making conscious decisions to take care of your body now, you ensure that your later years are filled with vitality, independence, and joy. You are the architect of your future, and each choice you make today will lay the foundation for the life you want to live. Creating the future you desire. The beauty of these lessons is that they empower you to take control of your own destiny. It's never too late to start making changes that will benefit your health. Whether it's committing to balance exercises, incorporating light strength training, or simply paying attention to your posture, every step forward is a step toward a healthier, happier, and more independent life. As you reflect on the choices you've made in your life, think about the future you want to create. Will you choose strength, health, and independence? Or will you allow time to quietly take those things from you? The decision is in your hands, and with every decision, you are shaping the life you will live. In closing, I would love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect on one thing you've learned today and share how you plan to apply it in your own life. Let's continue supporting one another on this journey toward living fully, independently, and with purpose. If you found this content helpful, please comment with a 1 to let me know you're with me. If you have suggestions on how I can improve this content, feel free to comment with a 0. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on more content designed to help you live life on your own terms. Thank you for watching. Here's to living a life of vitality, independence, and joy.